please, my love.
Huh?
Could you hand me a Kleenex, please?
No.
Why don't we do a take two? Wait a minute. Let's start again. Hello.
Hi, this is Ron Vodri.
This is Alex Nussbaum.
This is Jason Fraser.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Hey, this is Ray Zwicker.
All right, world. My name is Cal Post.
Guys, this is Christina
This is
Walkinshaw.
Eddie Delaseppe.
This is Adrian Spencer.
My name is Timo.
And you're listening to the Julien Dionne
You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Who am I talking to? What am I doing?
Julien Dionne Comedy Hour.
You're listening to the... fuck some...
Comedy Hour. See, I took the word out comedy. Changes the meaning completely, doesn't it?
Days and not really. I'm overworking, but days and the holidays. Happy holidays. You're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
And aren't we all?
Now broadcasting live and totally uncensored, from Lemon Press Studio in the beautiful Gatineau Hills.
Project. I was like half asleep on the couch and now I'm projecting.
Hey everyone, this is Christian Potenza.
This is K. Trevor Wilson.
This is Jean Paul, aka the Island Hipster, hashtag hipster business.
This is Steph Tola.
Hey, this is Jake Goldsby.
This is Sky Wallace.
Hey everybody, this is Erica Sigurdsson, aka Ricky Siggs.
Okay, hello. Hi.
This is Howard Wagman.
Hey, this is Peter Anthony, the PA system.
This is Matt O'Brien.
Some people like that's my rap name.
This is Jen Grant and you're listening to the Julien Dionne Comedy Hour podcast.
Show.
You and me belong, just like the flowers, laughing all day long. People I need to lose, sing a little song, then take a shower. Julien Dionne.
It's a show. It's not an hour. It's a show. It's okay.
take me nowhere I don't need to go. I got a head like a radio. It's such a beautiful waste of time.
All right.
A waste of time. A beautiful waste of time.
Welcome all to the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant.
I went to school. Yeah,
Thursday, April 22nd episode. Yeah, buddy. Coming at you from Lemon Press Studios in the beautiful Gatineau Hills. Hi. Wakefield, specifically. Available on all podcast platforms. Thank you for subscribing and downloading. And we also record live 5 days a week at 7 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter Live, Twitch, and our favorite and yours, Daily Motion. Thank you. As we've announced earlier this week, as of May, we will be live on Patreon for our subscribers on patreon.com/Julien Dionne Show, and then available on demand after for everybody.
Should we post a link or something so people know?
Yeah, I will today. So you can, if you want to watch live and interact, Sigurd. You'll have to go to patreon.com/Julien Dionne Show, where you can subscribe for $5 a month and be part of the live experience. And if you don't want to do that, you can just wait till 11 a.m. and we'll have our episodes available wherever podcasts are downloaded and YouTube. So on Facebook, we'll just have the clips that our fantastic social media manager puts together, Jordan. That smizing one was really funny.
It was really good.
She's good. She's
hard
good.
to smize. I remember the first time I had to smize before this whole pandemic.
For a headshot or something?
No, it was for a passport.
Why can't I hear you?
I don't know. I can't hear me either. Passport.
Direct hit center of the mic.
Look it. I really did it today, so you can't give me shit.
Can you look? Yeah, like that. Angle it up kind of a little bit.
I know, but see? Same.
What's going on?
Can you hear me, everyone?
Yeah, I can hear you. It just sounds muffled.
I don't know.
Did I fuck up the settings when I moved the board yesterday? Try again?
Hello, 1 2 1 2. There, that's better. That's better.
Oh yeah, when I moved the board upstairs for your Zoom show. Keep talking.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8.
But in your normal voice?
Oh, Thursday?
Hi,
Thursday.
I'm Jen Grant. Welcome
Hi,
to the
1
show.
2 1 2 2 2 2 beep beep beep.
Well, you could say like content or something.
Oh, that's true.
You're like doop 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 beep beep beep. Hello, loo. Just like, hi everybody, welcome. I'm on comments. Let us know things.
You can say content.
Like doop 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 beep beep beep.
And that's so rock and roll too, right? Like that's what bands do whenever they're testing their mic. Not 1 2 1 2. It's like deep dee dee. I'm like Mary Poppins over here. Joel says we can hear you. Awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thursday morning. I'm on comments. Please comment. Say hello.
There. Sounds good.
We woke up to some snow today.
Yeah.
Wow.
People are freaking out. People have been freaking out because it snowed in different parts. It was like Toronto yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
New Brunswick was like 3 days ago. It's April in Canada.
It happens all the time.
Every year.
I know.
Every year. We just so happened to have a ridiculous March where it was like 22 degrees on some days, but...
I know. Every single year, and I knew it was coming. There's no way we got away with that scot-free.
Every year we get a snow in April, and that's everybody's reaction. All right. Scot-free. Well... Yes, we woke up to snow, and we also woke up to, happy news to help with the snow that's outside our windows. Chrissy Teigen is back on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. Thank
I did not know what you were going to say.
our Lord. Yeah, we could have all predicted that. By the way, I should have predicted it on the air. It would have looked way better.
You did. I think you did. You
did. I?
You did. I don't remember. I wish we could.
I thought there's no way this is going to last.
No, you did predict it. You said guaranteed. She's back on Twitter within. I don't remember what your time frame was.
Oh well, maybe Jordan can pull that up. If it was sometime 2 weeks ago, week and a half. Well, it's in the description. So Jordan, if you're watching, if you go in the past episode descriptions, it's in there.
Feels like it was more than 2 weeks, but I could be wrong. I get my times mixed up sometimes.
Yeah, you have a poor concept of time.
Okay. You know when you yourself admit it and then someone else reinforces it, it's like, okay, settle down. I just admitted it.
I'll go to Ottawa for something. I leave the house 10 minutes later. You call, you're like, are you there? I'm like, no, I'm barely out of the driveway. Anyway, Chrissy Teigen is back. Let me read. We're kind of slow on this news. She's been back for 5 days. So, I mean...
I never even knew anything about her, so I'm slow on all the news.
So, this was her first tweet back. Turns out it feels terrible, in all caps, to silence yourself and also no longer enjoy belly chuckles randomly throughout the day and also lose like 2,000 friends at once, LOL. Next tweet. I choose to take the bad with the good. Yeah.
Oh, who cares?
First of all, yeah, you're silencing yourself. Like, your voice is so important.
So dramatic.
She's like, it feels terrible to silence oneself. I've self-censored and I deserve to be heard. And also, you did not lose 2,000 friends at once.
Yeah.
You did not lose 2,000 friends at once. They're not your friends. They're fans.
If those friends hung out with you, you would call your security and get them away from you.
Not only that, if they're your friends, how come the only way of reaching out to them or talking to them is through Twitter?
Yeah.
Like, people I consider my friends in real life, like my friends, real friends. If I was to delete Twitter, I wouldn't be like, oh my, I can't talk to Rick anymore and Pete and Matt. Twitter was our bridge, our friendship.
Our bridge.
Anyway, she's back on Twitter. People, of course, went to town on her.
And she's married to who?
John Legend. Right. Turns out it's hard to be narcissist without the mass approval you need from like-minded people. I mean, people just went off on her. But then again, some people... someone just tweeted, don't be shy, leave again and don't come back. I missed you more than the character limits allow me to say, Chrissy. Twitter has been black and white since you took your color away. Oh my God. Okay, this is a real fan. I've missed you more than the character limits allows me to say. Crazy. Twitter has been black and white since you took your color away. And as long as it's healthy for you and yours, please stay and brighten our day as we try to brighten yours.
Oh my goodness.
That's someone that's really looking for a follow back from Chrissy Teigen.
Does she follow a lot of people as well?
I haven't looked. Let's see. I'm going to guess around 2,000 if she says she's lost 2,000 friends. No, 4,800.
How many follow her?
$13.6 million people. But that's another reason. How does that
even happen? Like,
well, she's a very famous celebrity. I mean,
I know, but
it's not even a lot for her celeb status. I mean, it's a shit ton.
I don't find she's that. Well, anyway, but then again, I don't know. What is she most famous for again?
I don't know, actually. I have no idea. Being obnoxious on Twitter is what I know her from, and being John Legend's wife.
Did you know her?
She's an actress.
Did you know her on Twitter before she made the news with Twitter?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is Twitter, because I'm not active on Twitter at all, does Twitter, the people who are most, like, well-known, are they kind of at the, like, would they be there even if you didn't follow them? You know what I mean? Would you see tweets from, how would you know that she's popular on Twitter?
Just through...
retweets and stuff?
Yeah, and not even like on Twitter per se. I've just known of, I don't know. It's just kind of existed in my life.
In my life.
I don't know how.
In my life.
I guess people talk about her on shows I listen to and stuff. I've just kind of always known any big thing happens, she comments on it, and usually her comments make the rounds of the things I consume. Pandemic aside, I feel like I've aged so much in the last year. Actually, I think we should have some music for this.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's only fitting.
It's only fitting. Chrissy Teigen, finally, we can sleep at night. We can live again. She's back on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know how I continued.
Pandemic aside, I feel... Oh, a commercial. YouTube. There we go. Pandemic aside, I feel like I've aged so much in the last year. I just feel like everyone in the world is now younger than me, and I can't keep up. I think it's my non-understanding of how to TikTok. Younger me would have killed this. LOL. How did we go 3 weeks without this kind of stuff?
I know.
A lot of her is promoting stuff. Someone has, what her publicist must have been like, why are you off Twitter? You have 13.6 million followers. Do you know how much money that is? Because that does translate to...
Maybe she just wanted to get attention so that when she came back, it was this big deal, but I don't know.
Yeah. And then she tweeted a picture of herself in a bra. And then she... This is a grown woman with a family. She tweeted a picture of herself in a bra.
Can I see?
Okay, and then with a screenshot of someone saying, am I hating by telling her she ain't really all that pretty? And then by posting the picture of the guy. That he's clearly not celeb status hot. And she goes, LOL, men are so mad at this. I'm such a bully.
The music.
Me thinking how I can please the men of Twitter. Oh, just... It's this grandiose attitude that's obnoxious.
Why
it's
do people follow it, though? That's my question. If she's so annoying, why are people all following her?
Well, because people... I mean, we find it annoying, but a lot of people are...
Into it?
Yeah, they eat this stuff up. And it's kind of like... sorry.
Jerry says good morning, and it's great to hear that Chrissy's back.
Oh, yeah, he had commented on that. Yeah, she's back, Jer Dog. So rest assured, you can sleep again. You can start working around the house again. And I'd heard from Mom that you were useless since... Jerry is my dad, by the way, for anybody listening. I'd heard that he was letting his chores slide. He couldn't get out of bed for the last 3 weeks. The shades were drawn just in a dark room. When will she be back?
It's on the list of the most shocking things would be to find out that A, your dad was even on Twitter.
Yeah, on
B,
Twitter.
that he knew who she was, and C, that he followed her and she was one of his favorite tweeters.
Yeah. Tweeters.
Well, what do you call them?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just picture that's probably how my dad would call the app. Tweeter. Okay, serious reaction to that. Anyway, so there's that. So thanks to Steph for letting us know. She messaged our Instagram page.
Oh, yeah?
She's a loyal listener.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so go to, by the way, follow us on Instagram at Julien Dionne Show.
Yeah, we have great posts thanks to our wonderful promoter. She's great. And she gets these funny clips and they're short, which is great for social media because it's just real quick.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have seen the clips and have never actually listened to a show, which is fine too, as long as people know about it.
Yeah.
Oh, did you have a good sleep, by the way?
Like, it was better, but it still wasn't great. I don't know what's going on with me. It is better, though. It was better.
Well, how long were you up in the night? Because we woke up in the night.
I wasn't up that long.
Found a new way to get to sleep right quick.
Can you please? What is wrong with you? Stop that.
I didn't say anything. I just.
Yeah, but you're being all creepy and weird. So even if that didn't happen,
what? I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I know, but everybody's like, nah.
Nobody is, but because in your head.
Stop it. Stop.
Yeah, hot milk at night will knock you right out. What? It's only obvious to you because in your head you have all the information.
Just move on.
Yeah, because I was up for I don't know why I get up. The other day, on my way back from my drive, I stopped in to get a couple supplements at the store.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, essential. It was all essential stuff. Mask, social distance. The store was empty. And this naturopath was talking to me. I was saying, my girlfriend can't sleep at night. Does she wake up? I go, yeah. She goes, what time? I go, she goes between what time and what time?
I don't know why, but I'm scared of what you're going to say. You're like, what are you going to say about me? Go ahead.
I go between 1 and 3 a.m. She goes, it's the liver. That part. I go, what? She goes, yes, if you wake up at certain times on a consistent basis throughout the night, it's organs because your body detoxifies at night. And if there's a congestion in an organ, boom, you just wake up. And if it's between 1 and 3, it's the liver. So she gave me these supplements. What was the point of that, though? I don't know. Yeah, so
about how I slept?
Yeah, so I had a pretty good sleep, but I woke up at 3. Could have gotten up. And I just muscled through and fell asleep again.
I wonder if she's right about that.
Well, she's a naturopath. I mean, I'm sure.
Well, don't you have to test things to know that?
Yeah, she said, but in general, she said, I don't know the lifestyles you lead. I don't know if you're on medications or if you drink. I said, no, we don't drink. We don't do anything. Very healthy. Yeah. She said, oh, congratulations.
She did?
No.
Oh.
I had a great sleep because the perfect remedy to go to bed to is a couple episodes of The Circle. Bring yourself to go to Netflix and watch The Circle Season 2. They're doing this thing, though, this season where they're not releasing all of the episodes at once. It's driving me berserk. I did not know this. We plowed through the first 5 and then had to wait till last night for the, 3 more. But we just watched, what did we just watch 1 last night? Something like that?
1.5.
Oh, it's such a good show. It's just mindless escapism. Yeah. Total without any ups and downs, emotional roller coaster, anxiety, angst that we get from other shows such as Outlander.
Even though I love that show, but
yeah, great show. But
watching it right before bed,
it's so up and down, that show. Anytime everything goes well, and I've talked about this on the show before, you're like, oh, something bad's gonna happen. And that's bled into our real lives now.
Yeah, it's true.
Now, every time you have a great day, shit's going to go down because Hollywood has ingrained this, because every movie is like that. There's an arc, you go up, and then, nope, something bad happens. Happy couple, something... Because otherwise, what's a movie? I mean, you're not going to watch a movie of just, it's going great all the time.
It's true.
So we've been conditioned to expect the worst when things are going well, which I despise Hollywood for that. But
I also think that, should I do a humble brag that I went to university?
Go ahead.
Thank you so much. So in the program that we studied in university, when I went to university, you can't draw a causal conclusion, connection between violence on television or movies affecting, for instance, children. But there's lots of studies been done on that, whether kids should be able to watch violence on TV because it could affect them. But there's no way to actually say it causes violent behavior or causes problems. But how can you argue that it doesn't affect you? If I was saying this yesterday, that if I watch Outlander and I watch this, and the reason I get so into it is because a part of me gets swept away in some kind of belief that it's real. Obviously, I know it's not real, but you wouldn't really get addicted to a show and get really into it if the whole time you were like, this isn't real, this isn't real, this isn't real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get into it because on some part of you think this is real. And I'm really into it, and I'm really buying these characters and the story, and I'm picturing myself there or something. So if you watch 2 episodes before you go to bed, and in both episodes there's like death and strangling and like people like cutting people's eyes out and all these kinds of things, and then obviously it affects you as if you actually saw that.
Yeah.
And then you go to bed.
That's why The Circle
Like,
is so
good
great.
night.
The Circle is just hot people catfishing each other via text only, and he's like, "Good night." That's a great night's sleep. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why I love those shows so much. Well, I think we've talked about it.
I think it's just
kinda...
relaxing because it's kind of like it's so mindless. It's so nothing. It's so fluff. Like, do you ever get relaxed when somebody else is vacuuming?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean by that?
I relax every time you vacuum.
No, but I get this. I don't know what it is, but it's like you're watching other people being busy doing things that are not stressful.
Yeah.
It's like this, I don't know. It's like comforting.
It is.
So
it's not stressful to vacuum.
That's what I mean.
Oh.
So it's comforting.
Right.
It's like, it's non-eventful. It's just kind of a bunch of, so like what's going to happen on The Circle that's going to be really bad? Nothing.
Yeah.
Like ultimately nothing. It's just a bunch of twits, trying to play a silly game, and there's no big consequence. Whereas if you're watching Outlander, even though it's not real, like I said, you get swept away thinking it's real because you love, the acting is so good that you believe it on some level. And then you watch somebody do, like, there's dire consequences. Whereas in The Circle, what's the consequence? You get kicked off the show. That's
well,
the worst thing.
I get irritated at 20-somethings. That's when you realize you're getting older, when you really don't identify with just their speech and energy. I'm like,
yeah.
I like watching them in that game, but when
if you actually hung out with them?
Oh, when they talk, I'm like, oh, please don't talk.
That's interesting.
Which part?
The interesting that you don't mind watching them on TV, but you wouldn't want to hang out with them.
No, but even on TV, they are annoying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like 21, I don't know. There's just something about, not everybody's, of course, that age. Or that age is obnoxious, but a lot. They think they know, because they've discovered a couple philosophies on life that they're like, I've got to be the first one to know this.
Yeah.
Because it's the first time they hear it.
And my opinion is so important.
Because you're just kind of starting to figure out stuff at 21 as an adult.
Yeah.
You still have a shit ton to learn, but you're kind of like figuring adult things out. You're like, oh, this is how this works. This is how that works. I understand the world now. Let me then proclaim my wisdom, bestow it upon others.
Mm-hmm. Not only bestow it, but like give them the benefit of my wisdom.
Yeah.
Of my 20 years on this earth.
And the guys on the show, Mitchell, the latest edition, is so obnoxious.
Yeah.
I would have no problem seeing him in harm's way in real life.
Oh my God. Harsh.
I know, but it's like, yeah.
Harm's way.
He's just always, never wears a shirt, which is obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
His body's fine. It's not that great. No, but he's no Jamie Fraser or Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He's a twit. But he thinks he knows he's hot too. That's what's obnoxious.
Yes. That's it. You nailed it.
I don't skip leg day.
I don't skip what?
Leg day.
Oh, boy.
Because he had that picture with his buns out. And a catfish commented on it. It's like, I definitely don't skip leg day. Now I'm saying?
Ugh.
Yuck. Anyway.
Totally yuck.
As we're describing it, I'm like, maybe I don't like this show, but I do. It's just, it's bright colors. It's...
Bright colors.
Gives me good feelings inside.
Bright colors.
Well, it is bright. Everything's bright on it.
I know, but that like if you reviewed a show about why it's good, well, there are bright colors. I would be like, ooh, is this like Sesame Street or?
Speaking of shows, what's that for a segue?
Speaking of Sesame Street.
I was watching yesterday, just as I work out, I like to have something playing in the background.
And do you ever skip leg day?
No, bro. You've seen these Have you seen these tree trunks? What? Am I like skinny?
No.
Why'd you go?
I laughed at it. I don't know.
That's laughing.
Yeah, if a mosquito.
More like a mosquito.
Your lips when you do that is so weird at your face. Stop it. Stop.
For those listening on the podcast with earbuds in, it's great.
Your lips? Why? Your lips are so weird and the head shaking is... Oh my God.
I was watching yesterday. I was looking for something to put on while I was working out, and Dr. Oz was on, and I couldn't believe what I was watching. Dr. Oz, who's a doctor, he's a doctor for human health, was actually promoting fast food fried chicken sandwiches. He did a whole segment
Why?
on who's got the best fried chicken sandwich.
He's annoying.
Because of, what's the famous one? Is it the Popeyes chicken sandwich? I can't remember.
Maybe, but...
What's the popular one? The big one that came out in 2019. I think it's the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Yeah.
It's not here, right?
Now it's in Canada, but it wasn't for a while. It's just like buns, fried chicken, and pickles on it. Is it the Popeyes one? Now I'm questioning it. I think so.
Well,
anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, Google Popeyes chicken sandwich. It was like all the rage, right? Like everybody wanted it. It was great. It was huge. All over the news, especially in the States, because it wasn't available in Canada until I think this year or last year. I think that's what it is. And so since the Popeyes chicken sandwich, now I can't stop saying Popeyes chicken sandwich, craze. Is it?
Yeah, I think it is because one of the first things that came up was DIY Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so, well, that was kind of this whole segment. He did like an 8-minute segment, and I didn't have anything to. I guess I could have recorded it with my phone to play it on the show. Maybe I'll play some clips of it tomorrow. But I could not believe that a doctor who has a show, well, his show it's just garbage. I mean, especially
agreed.
In a country where obesity is the leading cause of everything horrible happening.
Yeah.
They're saying that 78% of people that are in hospitals with COVID are obese. You know, diabetes, cancer. It causes all of the health problems. It's an epidemic in the States and Canada too, but especially in the States. It's horrific for you. So imagine you have all these millions of people watching a doctor on TV who's selling fried chicken sandwiches. So they go, well, Dr. Oz is doing a whole segment on it. I'm going to go to the drive-thru and get some chicken sandwiches. Why not? Because you know what? I was watching it, and I was like, those look good. I want one. And look, you can have a chicken sandwich. It doesn't matter. They are delicious, whatever. They're horrible for you. And here's a doctor. The segment was clearly sponsored by McDonald's.
That's
it was like
disgusting.
It was like Popeye's chicken sandwich caused a chicken sandwich wars. Now there's over 20 on the market, and McDonald's just came out with 3. Look at these 3 fried chicken, and I'm waiting for him to tell you, by the way, or tell us, by the way, this will kill you. Don't eat fried chicken sandwiches, because he's a doctor. I'm not saying Julien Dionne is saying, have at her if you want a fried chicken sandwich. It's all good. They're tasty. But we all know that they're horribly bad for you.
Also, maybe just say if you want one, keep in mind they're not great for you, but if you have it in moderation.
No, you're not. You know? No, you don't have a segment at all on the best fried chicken fast food fried.
Yeah,
not
you're
not. You know, you're not a doctor, and you don't have a segment on your show of the best fast food fried chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
You don't. That is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, good point.
And then they have a chef on there, and they're just eating all these fried chicken sandwiches. They have these platters full of fried chicken sandwiches, and then he shows how to make one at home. And then they compare an air-fried one to a deep-fried one, and Dr. Oz is like, the air-fried one is good, but to be honest, that crunch you get from a deep-fried chicken sandwich, and again, I'm not here to tell you not to have them. Go have them. They're delicious. But I'm not a doctor with a TV show that influences millions of people's day-to-day decisions.
So why did you even know this existed? This show?
I was working out. I turned on the TV. and I was going on demand to watch something.
I was wondering if it,
but it was on that channel, it was on CTV or whatever, and it just started playing. It was playing, and I was like, is he gonna talk about how bad it is? And he was like, McDonald's, and this, and I was like, oh shit, he's just doing a segment on the best fried chicken sandwich. Like, those are deep fried in canola oil. I mean, it's just horrible for you.
Yeah.
Again, they're good. Go have them if you want. I don't care. But I'm not, again, a doctor with millions of people's influence on millions of people.
I definitely want to make these now.
But
it looks
good.
The
point is not that. Yes, it is good. That's beside the point. I'm not trying to.
It looks so good.
Yeah, they do look delicious. And I was watching it going, oh my God, it's so good. But imagine if I was a diabetic person that was 400 pounds in the States with all of these health issues, and I'm watching Dr. Oz. I'm going, oh, fuck. The doctor is basically prescribing a chicken's. Yes, they look incredible. But can you not agree with me that the
Of course. I think anybody would agree with you on that.
It just goes to show how phony he is.
Oh, yeah.
It's just all like an advertiser will come on and McDonald's will be like, hey, here's a chicken. I mean, he may as well have done a cigarette.
Yeah.
Get the best cigarette brand on the market right now. I don't know.
No, you're absolutely right.
You're looking up recipes for chicken sandwiches. I lost you on it, but
no. Oh my God, how many times can I agree with you?
Yeah. Yep.
Have you ever heard of Mary Brown's? Ken said he's had that before. Mary Brown's yesterday.
Yeah,
Thanks for reminding me. I've never heard of that.
And I love fried chicken. I love a fried chicken sandwich. Again, I'm just not a doctor. Like, I've been to doctors in my life. We've all been to doctors. Picture any of them recommending you go get the latest McDonald's fried chicken sandwich.
Never. And
like,
how is no one calling him on it? You know?
There's a lot of. It was crazy. I've DVR'd it, so I'll get some clips from it and we can dissect it tomorrow, because he'd say some stuff. And he actually had an air fried one and a deep fried one, and he goes, well, the air fried one is better. I would say like this on a
air fried or fried?
Air fried. He's like, this one is good, like standalone. I wouldn't know the difference, but compared to the deep fried one, you can't compare. I mean, it's so crunchy. The chicken is moist. All this. He's selling you. I was salivating him at Dr. Oz describing how come the deep fried one is so much better. It's crazy. What's going on?
What's going on? So Ken says now Julien wants me to smoke cigarettes since I had Mary Brown's.
Absolutely. Go get a pack of Belmonts. Those are the best ones.
Oh my God, I forgot about Belmonts.
This episode is brought to you by Belmonts. Smoke them if you got them. Belmonts.
Of course, Matt Murdoch's
here.
Did
you say Belmont? It sounded like you said Belmont. You went Belmont.
Matt said you should make blue cheese sliders.
Blue cheese sliders would be good.
Compared to a blue cheese burger. And I said, well, isn't a slider just a smaller version of a burger?
Yeah.
And he said, I think so.
Yeah. We should make our version of a chicken sandwich. You got to batter it. I mean, they do give you the step-by-step how to make it. You have to have all-purpose flour, and the key to making it crunchy, hold on, is I can see you. The key to making it is cornstarch. Did you know that?
I see this on the recipe here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do?
What's that?
I'm going to make this one. Can you, I want to show this picture, but it's kind of crazy if I do it like this, right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to anyways.
Okay. There you go. Zoom in if you can. Zoom. Yeah.
I'm going to make this sandwich.
This is the technology on the show.
I'm going to make this sandwich, and I'm going to do it.
Oh, do that again. It made everything go yellow with a white balance.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're living in a...
Oof, this laptop's hot. I'm going to make it on the... should I make it on the Julien Dionne Instagram page?
Sure.
I'll do a story.
So how are we going to fry it, though? That's the thing.
Well, I'll look into it.
Because we don't have just a pot with oil? Like, we don't have...
No, well, this recipe here says it comes together in under 30 minutes. It can be prepared
but you have
overnight.
you have to brine the chicken overnight in buttermilk. I watched the whole segment. I'm very well versed on it. I was just shocked that it was coming from Dr. Oz.
I'm not using real milk, but I'll do it without real milk. Buttermilk and because you can do that. You can make a buttermilk with oat milk and vinegar.
Okay.
So I'll do that. And it says here to make Popeye's chicken sandwich at home, you will need chicken breasts, buttermilk, flour, cornstarch, spices, and brioche buns.
The bun is a big key. You need a good quality bun. Anyway.
Okay, well, I'm going to do it.
All right.
And I'm going to do it on Julien Dionne Instagram page. And I'm
Julien Dionne Show.
Yep.
Because I have a personal
Julien
one.
Dionne Show, sorry. And I'll do it in the story. I'll do it in the stories.
Okay.
Okay?
Done deal.
Yep. Done and done.
I wanted to also talk about this sneaker meme that I saw that I can't get out of my head.
Okay.
It's basically, but I couldn't find it this morning, so I'll push that to tomorrow too. It looks like you have we both have those Nike running shoes. If you take it upside down, the tongue of it looks like teeth, and the mouth looks like it's a yelling shoe. And someone took the shoe and put it on all these iconic pictures of like someone screaming.
Mm-hmm.
It does, again, I don't know why I do this. It's like describing dreams. Describing a meme does not work.
Oh, it rhymes too.
Describing a meme does not work. Describing a dream does not work.
Or, is there anything more annoying than describing a dream? How about if you try to describe a meme? You should see my foot tapping, right? Trying to keep a beat and it didn't even work.
Daily dose, get the news from coast to coast. Daily dose, all your news from coast to
All
coast.
the news and headlines from Jen Grant.
Yeah. Okay. Here's your Daily Dose for Thursday, April 22nd. It's a short one today, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah?
Yep. The city of Ottawa, this is a local story, but represents, I'm sure, most places in Ontario because people are rule breakers. We just are. The city of Ottawa is reminding residents that social gatherings are prohibited during this stay-at-home order. Really, how many reminders do we need for some people?
A lot. People don't know.
So after bylaw officers spent the weekend responding to a number of calls, quite a few, related to indoor gatherings, bylaw officers issued 9 charges for violations on the COVID-19 rules over the past 5 days, including 7 tickets for illegal gatherings. Under Ontario's stay-at-home order, you are not allowed, I can't believe I have to say this, but I guess some people just don't get it or don't care. You're not allowed to gather indoors or outdoors with anyone you do not live with. I think one of the problems, and I'm not defending anybody who's breaking these rules, but the rules have changed so much. I feel like if we did it once at the beginning, really strict, no one goes over to anyone's houses no matter what. I think the only exception would be someone that really needed help, like that lived on their own. With that, the only exception.
Yeah, but what if you need something at Rito Center?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, but what if your leggings got a hole in them? You're gonna have to get a replacement. So, 7 of those 9 charges. Hey, why? Were for I thought it was the leggings comment.
No.
Were for social gatherings, and 1 warning under the provincial orders and the temporary mandatory mask bylaw. Under Ontario's provincial orders, the fine for attending an illegal gathering is $880. No, thank you. While the organizer of the event or gathering may be fined a minimum of. Organizer. Guess how much?
$12,000.
$10,000. That's a minimum. I misread that the first time I read it. It's a minimum, not a maximum. That's crazy. What?
I love how, because you misread it, you're really explaining the difference between minimum and maximum. That's a minimum, not a maximum. That's the base level. I thought maximum when I first read it, it's a minimum, so that's where you start. 12,000 and up. It will only go up if it's the minimum. That's the floor. Funny comment from Jerry. He said, you're making me hungry. Would a fried egg sandwich be the same? We could call it a young chicken sandwich.
Ew.
Organic eggs, fried, or an organic avocado. We could serve it at the Tap and Dub. Yeah, it's very funny.
That was really funny.
Young chicken sandwich.
I don't like to think of that as a young chicken. Yuck.
I know, it's like they say, like, you should never have chicken in your omelet because it's like...
Ew. Oh, I can't.
You're putting the parent in the...
Ew. I can't. Stop it. I also don't like fish and eggs. Yuck.
No? Like smoked salmon and
no.
Eggs Benedict?
Yuck.
Really? Smoked salmon, eggs Benny?
No.
Come on.
Get it out of there.
That's amazingly delicious.
Yuck. Matt's very obsessed with mustard polka dot today or something. Mustard polka dot? I don't know what that
My
means.
shirt.
Oh. I do like the mustard polka dot today. Love it, Julian. My mind went to poke. I just thought of him. He's always perverted.
He's often perverted.
I should have said always, but a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, good news. The third wave is less deadly, even though there's double the amount of new hospitalizations. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
So
I'm sick of it.
I know, but that's kind of a good thing. But it doesn't mean we don't need to be serious about everything. But it is good, and one of the factors is that there's younger patients. So that is also a confirmation or an encouragement to get the vaccine because the vaccine is working. Because most of the older generation has received the vaccines, therefore there's less deaths.
Right.
It's not like they're not being exposed to it. So I don't have a lot for the Daily Dose today. I'll have more tomorrow, but I slept in today, remember?
I do.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of time. So it's your Daily Dose for today.
Daily Dose, Daily Dose. Get the news from coast to coast. Daily Dose, Daily Dose. All your news from coast to
All
coast.
the news and headlines from Jen Grant.
Yeah. You slept in and this is the latest I've had a shower before the show. This is the show now, the content. Showered at 6:40 this morning. Yeah.
Wheezy.
Have another Belmont.
So.
Thank you for filling in.
So Thursday. Here we are, Thursday.
That's
I'm so used to you.
I know, but we have to get better at that.
Fill the air.
Yeah, we just sit there.
I'm used to you being Windbag McGillicuddy.
Windbag McGillicuddy is going to remind you, Cuddy, that this episode is brought to ye by Gringos.
Oh my God, please stop that.
Get a Gringos Blazing Ceases.
Oh my God.
Sounds like someone from Chicago. Get a Gringos Blazing Ceases. Go to gringosblazingsauces.com, our sponsor and yours. Yes, fucking Mike. For a selection of the best small batch hot sauces and salsas, charcuterie jellies, grilling and barbecue sauces you will ever throw down your disgusting gullet. GringosBlazingSauces.com, chef owned and operated, so you get nothing but the best hand-selected, freshest ingredients. We mentioned that. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. I have to do more tastings on the air because then I get to eat spoonfuls and I rekindle my love because I eat it on everything, but eating it alone makes really the flavors pop because you get that perfect balance. It's got some good heat.
Matt says do a blue cheeseburger with Gringos sauce and make it a signature show sandwich.
There we go.
That's actually a really good idea.
Signature show sandwich, blue cheeseburger. The thing is, I can never have a blue cheeseburger now. Just on principle. Because he's been saying that so long.
When is the day that you can have cheese again?
Wednesday. Next Wednesday. The 75 hard is coming to a close.
Next Wednesday.
GringosBlazingSauces.com. They're based out of Ottawa and they ship all over North America. And if you live in Canada and order over $40, you get free shipping on that son of a gun. And on top of that, listeners of this program get an additional 5% off by entering promo code JD5 at checkout. That's right. Throw in a little JD5 in there. We'll get you a little discount. Go to gringosblazingsauces.com.
Ken said there's 5 more days before they move.
Yeah, they move west to Regina.
We're going to miss them.
But Gringos is still very much a thing. They'll just be shipping out of... See, the thing is now, if you order and you live in Ottawa, you'll actually get Doug Knight, founder, our friend and yours, who's been on the show up at your door with an order, your order. So now that won't happen, but they still ship everywhere. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
And there it is. There it is. Any comments?
I think we're caught up.
Caught him. Caught up.
Mm-hmm.
Caught up. Yes, so as we mentioned, we will be live on Patreon as of May. I mean...
Can you explain how that works for people? And
well, you go to
Patreon
patreon.com and you subscribe. It's a subscription thing where you can
really
support
easy to subscribe?
Yeah, it's so easy.
Is there a lot of artists that you know of? Like, do you follow anyone on there?
Yeah, there's tons. It's huge in the States and big in Quebec.
Patreon.
Podcast. And I think we should do, because if we just go live, we'll talk about this off the air, but if we just go live on Patreon, I mean, that's not that big of an incentive for people to follow us there. They can just wait for the show to come out at 11.
Yeah.
I think we should do 1 or 2 shows a week only on Patreon, full shows, like Fridays.
I like it. So it says here on Patreon's website, change the way art is valued. Let your most passionate fans support your creative work via a monthly membership. I think that's really awesome.
So it's a subscription-based thing. It's $5 a month. I mean, we decide there's different tiers and stuff, but that'll be ours. And $5 a month, you can watch and interact with the show live at 7 a.m. Mondays through Fridays by subscribing on Patreon.com. And then after the show will be it will be available on demand as of 11 a.m. on all podcast platforms and YouTube only. We won't be full episodes won't be available on Facebook or Twitch or Twitter Live anymore, or Daily Motion.
But as a Patreon subscriber, you get things that people don't get, which is like the full episode on camera, right?
That will be available on YouTube after, or maybe not. Maybe we'll just. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Make it really special for the Patreon peeps.
I know, but video, you have to have video elements of
clips?
the podcast.
What about clips?
Yeah, I mean, we can discuss this further, but.
Says here on Patreon, you can let your fans become active participants in the work they love. By offering them a monthly membership, you give them access to exclusive content, community, and insight into your creative process. It's cool. In exchange, you get the freedom to do your best work and the stability you need to build an independent creative career. I think that's really cool.
Maybe we could do a post show. Tell us how you really feel, sound machine field. Maybe we could do a post show that's only available on Patreon. And then the full episodes are then available everywhere after. Because we do need to have full episodes available on YouTube. It's just the way of the future.
Well, let's talk about that later.
There's going to be an angle. There will be incentive other than just watching us live to subscribe for $5 a month to our Patreon. So there.
Oh, so the live thing would be the cool. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
like live is the really
only
fun.
Live on Patreon,
Yeah,
but then
I like
available
that.
after on YouTube. I thought that's what we had agreed on
no,
5 days ago.
No, not that part. I didn't realize it was the live thing. You okay?
Well, what did you think it was?
What I had said, just even seeing the video, the full episode.
Oh, just the video. Yeah. Actually, we could be on YouTube, but just have like a logo of the show. But if you want to see the actual video, be on Patreon. Because we need a YouTube presence. We have to. People listen to podcasts on YouTube. You can't just not be on there.
Loves it.
Yeah. Well.
So yeah. Oof. Some days I'm more hungry than others. I'm starving.
All right.
Intermittent.
Jen is hungry,
fasting.
everybody. No, that's not a good song. It's not a sing song you want.
Sorry.
Jen is hungry. Hungrier than on most days.
Oh, sounds like Enrique.
I know. That's why I did it. Hello? Okay, here we go. All right. No, it's too...
Sounds like a commercial for detergent.
Oh, yeah.
Like I see clothes
The new
hanging
Tide
on
Pods. Yeah, right. Clothes on a clothesline.
Clothesline. Try Tide. Because you want your family to be wrapped in sunshine goodness.
In today's world, I'm too busy to be chasing after the perfect detergent, and thankfully the people at Tide have made... That's
hurting
obnoxious.
my ears.
What's
Christmas.
going on? Hold on, let me
Christmas.
go to an entirely different page.
Sounds like a detective.
Yeah.
Hang tight, everyone. We're going to find the perfect song. Christmas.
Oh my God. What's going on, Mud?
What's going on with you, bud?
Let's go page 19. Let's go this one. Desolate Landscape. No.
Well, that's a wood. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we found her. We found her.
What is this? Let's call Who's Next.
We found her. Who's next?
We talk chicken sandwiches today on the show. Don't forget that you need a brine if you're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4. What else do we talk about?
Chicken. Soak your chicken. You need to moisten it. You need to get it smoffed. You need to get
Crunchy,
it really
moist on
but
the
you want
inside.
it really moist. That's right. You get the combo of moist with crunch.
Is there anything more off-putting than describing any piece of meat as so moist and juicy on the inside? You've got the natural juices flowing in and out, yeah. It's crunchy on the outside, but you've got remnants of chicken juice in there, making it nice and moist.
I'm gonna make my chicken sandwich on an Instagram story. Watch for that. I've never done it before, so I hope it works out. Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you. I like chicken, but I'm no fan of grizzle. That's when you bite into some sort of nerve or vein. It's like, yuck. I'll replace the moistness for grizzle.
Ew, that's actually making me nauseous.
Grizzle on your chicken, grizzle in your meat. So you got
No,
grizzle all
stop.
over from head to feet.
Ew. That's so gross.
The grizzle song, everybody.
No.
Here we go.
Yuck, stop.
I remember one time.
I have to get off this show if you keep talking about
that's
that.
your move. That's just hang on.
I feel so sick.
One time I was working at McDonald's. I was like 15 years old. This is an entirely true story. Yeah, I ordered a crispy chicken combo on my break, as I often did. I took a bite. Hey, it felt okay, but it was a little pink and red inside. So I took it to my manager. I said, hey, I think this chicken is raw. She looked at it, scoffed at me and said, that's just grizzle. It won't kill you. Grizzle, that was my first experience with grizzle. Yeah, I went back, told my buddy Jermaine, I said, I just brought this to Sue, and she said, it's just grizzle. He said, yuck. I said, what is grizzle? He said, I don't know. So I went back to Sue. I said, hey Sue, what the fuck is grizzle? She said, it's probably just a nerve ending.
Ew.
Or a vein. Grizzle. Chicken. That's why this is our pro-vegan song. Say what you will about vegan. I eat meat, but when I do eat vegan food, I love that there's no chance of biting into anything weird, biological. The most weird thing you'll bite into a vegan thing is some sort of nut or legume. That's it. past all the grizzle, I'm definitely going to have a steak for breakfast. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. That's been the Grizzle song.
You know what you've made me do now?
What? Oh.
I'm going to make a vegan version of it now.
No, we're not going to eat chicken anymore. We still, be honest with yourself. Chicken, you love chicken.
Yeah, I know, but stop talking about grizzle and nerves. It's so gross.
It's a reality.
I know, but I don't want it to be.
Reality check. That's what happens when you eat animal byproducts. You'll eat gross things like blood and pus and grizzle. Okay. All right.
Sounds like a kid's song.
Hi, kids. Count it with me. We've got 1 grizzle, 2 grizzle, 3.
Stop.
Okay. All right.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Oh, I usually say that.
Well,
I'm joking.
trying to fill the air.
I was joking. Oh, Daily Dose. We want to remind you that
Daily Dose Part 2?
Often, this show, especially when we talk about grizzle, that this show...
You know, this would be so much better if you were high.
When it comes to chicken sandwiches...
If you were high.
All right.
If you were high.
I gotta find a reason to play these jingles all the time. You know what we should do is, because we have so many episodes of the show, this is me going through the jingles, by the way, this is a segment in case you didn't catch, we should go through our backlog catalog sometime. Oh. Rewind.
Yeah, Julien Dionne Archives. What can I do for you?
Oh, hi. I was just calling to see if you could maybe get a hold of some old shows like Rewinds or like a back catalog or something. Because there was this one, and this guy, he was walking his dog, and he owned a restaurant, and they saw a pig, and they were feeding the pig beers, and the beer, oh my God, it was, wait, hold on a second. Hold on, I got call waiting.
Hang up. Yeah, JulienDionne.com archives or something like that.
We gotta use these jingles.
They're great. Hey, by the way, Mark says Patreon artists often do live question and answers now and then. You just interact with patrons. People love that access.
Yeah, we could do like a weekend show. I mean, we'll just do shows every day now. But we've got to find something that'll be exclusive on Patreon other than just the live version of the show. Because right now, as it stands, most people don't watch live anyway. They listen after.
Yeah.
So nothing's going to change. I mean, we're just going to... so, yeah, we'll have to do maybe the Friday shows will just be on Patreon. And then you release them after the fact, like a month later or something. But we could do Q&As on weekends. We could do bedtime with Jen and Jules, where you just watch us sleep all night. I could tell you were not listening because you agreed to that. Anyway. You know what we should also do is have maybe someone go out in a post-pandemic world and interview people on the street.
He's the guy on the street. The guy on the street. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna say today? He's the guy on the street.
Love it.
Not to be outdone or sexist, I mean, it doesn't have to be a guy on the street. It could also be a girl on the street.
She's the girl on the street, asking people questions.
I love it.
We have to use these. I can't...
When the pandemic's over.
These are all Mike Bennett originals that he created for the show.
He's so great.
And... yeah.
Love it.
All right. Oh, and this is one we have to start doing. Email the show, jdshow@lemonpress.ca, jdshow@lemonpress.ca, and we'll read emails. We'll start reading emails on the show, and we'll go like, okay, now time for your emails.
Love it.
Hello. You have 6,056 new messages. Aren't you fucking popular? Hope they are all from stalkers.
All right, we are upping the scene. The show, we're starting guests in May. We've lined up a few already. We're going to be bumping up the show time. We'll be doing more than an hour. 2. A 2-hour show. 20 hours of content, or 10 every week. Enough of this. Good night, Jenny.
Good night.
Are you going back to bed?
No.
I love you.
Love you.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We are the Julien Dionne Show with Jen Grant.
See you tomorrow.
Available on all major podcast platforms, even the minor ones. We're pretty much everywhere. And available, we record it live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter Live, Twitch, and Daily Motion. Follow us on Instagram at Julien Dionne Show. Like the page, the Facebook page, all that good stuff. We'll see you tomorrow for Friday. Thank Chrissy Teigen. In Chrissy Teigen we trust. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, and until then, watch your head.
I went to school, yeah, I learned a lot. Got a degree in what I'm not. You spend your life looking for what you already got. Such a beautiful waste of time. Waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. I'm just a thin, nervous shadow walking backwards down the street. The landing is bitter, but the falling is oh so sweet. It's just a waste of time, a beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time. The whole world wants a piece of my head, but they all get a piece of my mind instead. I roll over and go back to bed. It's such a beautiful waste of time. A waste of time. A beautiful waste of time. It's just a waste of time.